Welcome back to Creature Features. Miss Carrie Byron stepped away. You know, I think she was offered another television program.
At this moment.
That young lady is on so many programs. No, she got a call from her agent. It was urgent.
Well, she's rather popular.
Well, of course she's popular, but when an agent calls and says it's urgent, it's usually good news.
Huh.
I could be wrong, but no. I once thought I was wrong, but I was simply mistaken. Let's do letters.
Yes.
All right, what do you got for me, Mr.
I
Livingston?
have a small package from Grass Valley.
Grass Valley, California?
Grass Valley, California.
I love Grass Valley, California. You know why?
Why?
It's a valley full of grass.
I see.
You know, one of these days, you're not going to fall for that trick anymore. Now, this is definitely not going to be for me, based on the color of these little boxes.
Well, the bag itself.
I shall give them to Tangela in a moment. I don't want her to real surprise. All right, so this is very nicely written cursive. It's almost written like poetically. However, I may stumble reading this. Apologies, it is my eyes, not your writing. Dear Tangela, Vincent, and Mr. Livingston, I recently found your show on YouTube and just love watching you guys on Friday and Saturday night. See? She watches, I assume it's a she, it looks like female writing. She watches on Friday and Saturday. That's what people should be doing.
They should, I
Except for the
gather.
nights that we don't do Friday. Sometimes we don't. Yeah.
If they have nothing better to do.
No, well, sometimes her and I have a social event to attend. And, you know, we cannot do the Friday show. Just like you. He's out at the pub.
It's my day off.
It is. All right, Friday nights. I'm not a fan of gore, blood, but you guys make it worthwhile and enjoyable. You know, we don't show that much gore and blood, right?
No.
No, we have like the light version of that, the diet version of gore and blood. I just started a nail business called dazzlednails.com. This is where the package comes in, I think. And I would love to give Tangela a couple of pairs. I absolutely love Tangela as she totally rocks. You guys are amazing. Love, Shirl, and Robbie. P.S. From all of us at SE Studios, we love you guys. Rock on. Well, thank you so much. What did she send you? Oh, those are lovely.
Nails.
No, well, you know, she doesn't like doing her own nails, but she would stick those on. Those are fantastic. Next time we're in Grass Valley, we're going to come in and have you do her actual nails. She'd have a tough time with her nails. She's always scratching things. Right? Next up, Mr. Livingston.
Chicago.
Chicago, Illinois.
I believe so.
Let's see. Dear Creature Features crew, after discovering your show, this is from Stephen Tramontana. Tramontana. Oh, that's quite a name. Tramontana.
Tramontana.
Huh? After discovering your show by accident on YouTube, I have become obsessed, joined your Patreon, and made your new episodes appointment viewing. Please keep up the great work. Well, with supporters like you who support us on Patreon, we will, right?
Indeed.
No, we don't make anything off this show. We don't have like some big network behind us.
Not
Right.
yet.
Not. Well, I don't know if we want one.
Probably not.
No, they would give us rules. They would say, no, you cannot show that movie. They say, no, Tangela cannot blow things up anymore. Can you imagine that? She would not comply. I know, she would not comply. I recently purchased a Google Mesh system, and when determining what to name the new network, I went with the only thing that made sense, Mr. Livingston. So, look, he made him smile. Yeah, it's the first time he's had a Wi-Fi named after him.
Indeed.
Or is it a Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi.
With him, it's a Wi-Fi. His spirit lives on in our home, though it lacks his dry wit. Well, using that network, you can watch his dry wit on YouTube, right? Right. Thanks for writing, Stephen, and thank you so much for being a Patreon supporter. What do you got next, Mr. Livingston? He's a good
Albany,
mixer,
New
man.
York.
Albany. Have you ever been to Albany?
I have not.
No, it's a nice place. Dear Creature Features, I recently discovered your show. A few observations. The host looks like a turd. Do I look like a turd?
I wouldn't know.
Don't. Let's see. The butler sounds like a bargain budget Morgan Freeman. It's actually a bit of a compliment. It's
Indeed.
better than being a turd.
Somewhat.
Oh, look at it. She's just having so much fun. Wait till I read the next part. But the worst part is that girl. She looks like an Avril Lavigne wannabe that couldn't even sing while she's having a bad hair day.
Ooh.
Please send me an autographed photo to the address below, Sean Pressman, Albany, New York. Oh, God. It made her day. All right. So much for Tangela. What else you got, Mr. Livingston?
One more from Florida.
Last one from Florida. You know, we have lots of viewers in Florida.
We do.
What is it about that place?
I'm not sure.
You know,
it's rather confusing.
No, I know. They have to hide from hurricanes, and all they bring is the television to watch our program.
So they can watch on their phones.
No, we get them through the hurricane. They can use a telephone too, right? All right. This is from David Carlin in Florida. He goes, "Hello, my favorite creature crew. Vince, the best host." Well, it's a departure from Turd, is it not?
Quite a departure.
Mr. Livingston, the best caretaker, and Tangela, the best and scariest ghoul around. We love all of you. Is it possible to get Life Force, 1985, that's a movie, for the show? It's an underrated classic and a great sci-fi vampire film. Just an idea. Hope you have a great week. I love that film. That was filmed in the UK, I think.
I believe it was.
No, if it wasn't, they brought all the UK people over. Or maybe it's just American people.
To Hollywood.
Right. No, I think it's filmed in the UK. It has that UK look.
Yeah.
You know, they film things. It's got that Pinewood studio look. I think it's an actual UK production.
Well said.
P.S. Does Tangela have a wish list as to not get her a duplicate gift? But what would Tangela wish for?
She doesn't need anything.
No, she's definitely not like tools. She needs tools, and she also needs a fuse. I heard her the other day saying she was short on fuse.
No, she has a short fuse.
Oh, she
yes.
definitely does have a short fuse, but I think she was saying she was actually short on fuse material. It's the green stuff. It's the waterproof kind.
Let's not do that.
All right. Anyways, thank you, David Collin from Florida, and we wish you well. Is that it for letters?
That's it for letters.
That's it for letters. If you'd like to send us a letter of your own by email, send it to the address you see over here. Or if you'd like to send a nice little packet from a nail salon,
Grass Valley,
send it to the address you see right here. We'll be back with Miss Carrie in a moment. But first, let's see what Tangela's up to. You know, those are going to be spoiled and stinky by the time they get to us.
Well, my name is Betty, and I'm in Joplin, Missouri. I love to watch Creature Features. I watch you guys all the time on YouTube. And I just have one request.